So yeah, man, looking out for those that are in need. You understand? Tower Hamlets is said to be one of the rarest boroughs here in London, people. Yeah, so the mission has to start in the place where it's needed now. Yeah, we understand to actually take a venture through the community and walk through the town and get ourselves familiar. I'm not familiar with the environment as to as such, but yes, I have passed through the community before. I've seen the community a little bit and walked around the community a little bit. Big up yourself for being here with me on the journey, and big up yourself for believing in this whole journey. And there's a lot, definitely not going to give up on the people, you understand, because the people them are very important. But I just say to each and every one of you that are facing any form of challenges here in life, you understand, some are out here without no friends, and let's just take a moment to remember those that have nothing. So there's a lot of people out here in the community of Tower Hamlets. You can find, like the young lady said, there's all sorts of characters that you can get here on any time of the day at any time. But we're here with the mission people, as you can see, like even in the main heart of town. Yes. So big up yourself, and yeah, man, we're here. Busy, it's vibrant. There's a market strip right here, everyone. Yeah, that's supplying all the fruits and vegetables. Yeah, that I'm gonna be using. You understand? So we're gonna also be supporting this local community here, these local market, these local vendors here in Tower Hamlets. Look, they've even got little fishmongers out here. Man, so they've got all the variations of fruits and vegetables here in the market, people. Yeah. This is where the lady said that I should come over to the Royal Mill down that street there. Yeah, man, our good vibes. You've also got stalls that are vendors here dealing with what kind of
the chapati, liver shinga, roll, chicken roll, lamb roll, wings, and especially biabaripo roast chicken with pulao for night.
So yeah, man, as you can see that there's a variation of food places here in Tower Hamlets. So understand, it's got so much different variations of food and things from around the world, because this is like an Asian place here where it's like different parts of Asia with the noodles and things like that. So far they said that this place is one of the most poverty place in the UK here in London. You can see such a vibrant community, blessed people them so far, you understand. Predominantly Asian in crowd here, but it's very multicultural, because the reason why we say it's multicultural because when you look at the variation of food that they have here on the show in Tower Hamlets, it's unbelievable, you understand. But yeah, man, big up the community, big up Tower Hamlets, you understand. We're here, and that's the town hall right over there, so we'll just go over there because that's where I'll see a lot of homeless individuals over there. Yes, I was just told by someone that I can go by the post office, which is over that direction, where I will be able to find food smell. Tower Hamlets Town Hall, right opposite, and they said that a lot of the homeless individuals are down that direction. So we're gonna go inside because we're on a mission right now. As we take a walk, what we have on the streets is graffiti plasters this community, you understand. And also, as you can see behind us right there, it's quite a very, very, very busy community, predominantly Asian community and Asian owned businesses, but it's still got that raw rural effect to the environment as well, and the raw side of London. Yeah, man, our good vibes. I think we're gonna have quite an adventure and quite some time excuse me, and helping the individuals. As you can see on that side of the road, that's where we've got a sorting office in there as well. As you can see, like I said, there's graffiti everywhere you go. So it gives that, and I'm gonna just use my sat nav right now to take me around and have a look at the place in a little bit more depth, everybody. Yeah, but you know, say after Tower Hamlets, yeah, we're going straight into Slough or Luton. That's our next place, everyone.
I have no idea. I've enjoyed these for a while. They flit around.
All right, one love.
Yourself for a while, but thank you for asking.
Thank
People
you.
are very friendly. In South London, the Jamaican men were very often very aggressive.
Right.
They're not. I was homeless.
You was homeless?
I was homeless for a very long time.
And how?
And the homeless charities don't really help you at all. They're businesses.
Yeah. And what support have you got in this community? We can walk and talk.
Oh, well, they did attack me and attempt to attack people like me. They don't like people who express how they feel.
Right.
You know, I've been vague about it because some people will come hunt me down.
Okay,
so sad they've got nothing going on in their life.
So, sorry, it's okay. So do you live on the streets?
Yeah, I used to live on the streets, and unfortunately, the place where I live, it's not as nice as it could be. So I am going to return to the street just to get away from the cockroaches.
So the environment that you live in, explain the environment to me and tell me a little bit about your environment.
It's okay. I mean, compared to the last place I lived that was run by St. Mungo's, that had rodents, rats, mold. They wouldn't do the repair jobs. Then they got their staff to trick me so that I would be basically it was their legal eviction.
What is your experience with the housing here?
I don't know because I've only recently come here, so I'll tell you what, I can give you my number and you can meet up another time and I can give you a proper interview.
No.
I'll do my face and everything. I want to look good. I've got all rashes and stuff on my face.
No, basically, I'm here new in the community today.
Okay.
So basically, I come out and I travel around the UK to help local homeless people and people that are in need.
Yeah.
So I come out and hand out food. I have like tracksuits and things like that.
I'll have a look at what you have because I need some more.
Okay, yeah, I could see some warm stuff for the winter. We've got some warm stuff in the
And you have
vehicle.
food as well. I won't mind some of that.
Food, we're going to be handing out food later on. But at the moment, where's the best? Where's the best?
For the library.
Where's the library? So that's the library over there, yeah.
I slept there because there's shelter there, and then you've got areas where you can quickly run and go to the toilets. Opposite there.
I see that while we're out here on the streets and we're talking, I didn't introduce myself. My name is Ringo. What's your name?
My name is Modibe, but just call me Mo.
Mo. So people on the streets know you as Modibe.
They call me Mod.
Mod.
Yeah, but Mo is easier to say.
Okay, so what was education like growing up?
Rubbish, absolute rubbish. So the teachers know that you can't read. Do they give a toss? Do you think in Peckham they're going to give a toss about a black child that can't read? They're not going to give us stuff back in the 1980s. They'll just pretend that they're not racist.
A lot of people walking and they're looking at how everything is. Even that gentleman there's looking.
He's welcome to look, but he can't touch. Not for free.
But you see, your look that you've got here is very abstract and very different.
Well, my look stems from experiences that I had growing up. So, and a lot of sort of children have these experiences, and that's pretty much it.
And what was your experience like?
That's too much for me to talk about for free.
Because
that's for the paid interview. When I get paid, I'm on universal credit.
Yeah, because I can see that you've put together how you.
Yeah, it's an ensemble. So it's the theme is to have. Because as a vulnerable person, you very often have to sexualize yourself in order to defend yourself, and also because you've become vulnerable because you've had so little love in your life. You're trying to use sex to get back love, which can be dangerous.
So, in your circumstances, yeah, you would classify yourself
myself as trans,
right? And what's your experience?
My experience is that even as when you go to some gay groups, they are the worst. They're more racist than like the general people.
So, at what point did you want to change yourself?
I'd always wanted. So I'd always dressed like this as a child. Then I stopped around the time that I started school, so between 5 and 7, and then I started doing this about 13 years ago.
13 years ago.
Yeah.
And what did your family? What was your family's outlook on everything?
I couldn't care less. They threw me out onto the street. So I wasn't in contact with them for a long time.
So your family rejected you?
Well, it wasn't my family. It was my dad and my sister.
So you faced rejection?
Yeah, but everybody does. I'm gonna have to cut it short because I get to myself. Unless you have, do you have stockings? Because I need stockings.
No.
I'm gonna have to go there and see if I can get some.
So where is it that you're going to now? You can walk.
So, ultimately, I'll be at the library if you're handing out any.
Okay, so is that
so
where?
I'm gonna replace a lot of the stuff that was stolen from me by the staff of St. Mungo's.
Okay. And is St. Mungo's a charity group here?
They pretend to be a charity. They are devils, as I told you before. That was a slip of the tongue calling them St. Mungo's. They're dreadful. I call them dreadfully diabolical Mungo. And I said that to them, something along that line to one of their staff members, and he swore at me and told me to shut up like he's talking to a bitch. That's a staff member.
Do you get benefits to help you? Do you suffer from any form of mental health?
Yeah, I've got depression and all that kind of stuff.
Do you take alcohol? Do you take any form of drug?
I've gone through periods where I've drunk a lot of alcohol. They hated me. They were trying to attack me, and it's horrible.
Why do you think that they were trying to attack you?
Well, they did attack me and attempt to attack me. Because they don't like people like me. They don't like people who express how they feel.
Right.
You know? I express how I feel. This is how I feel inside. They're doing the same thing as me, but they do it in private.
Right. What's your opinion? Because obviously I saw that you was looking. Yeah, so my reason for coming up here is basically to help homeless people and people that are in need. No, so I was told that to go by the post office and the library.
That's in the same area. It depends on the day.
On what?
It's helping me get
get through, really and truly. So as we're leaving Tower Hamlets, everyone, you can see on the streets there, madness.